Hi guys, my name's Harshdeep, and welcome to my educational channel. I'm being taking a break from gaming and do some education for people who love school and education. I know I do. Why don't you? Today's lesson will be all about formulas and volume. And along the way, for formulas, we're gonna be talking about triangles, squares and rectangles, and parallelograms. And volume has a formula too, people. So don't forget that. And I hope you learned something after this video. First of all, we're going to be talking about triangles. I'm talking about triangles first because it's one of the most different ones out of the triangle, squares and rectangles, and parallelograms. It's the most different one. The formula for triangles is base times height, and since there's no divided sign here, I'm going to put divided by 2. The reason being for divided by 2 is because you can think of it like when you do base times height, you can get 2 triangles area. You get 2 triangle area. And you don't want that. So when you divide by 2, it equals 1 triangle, which is awesome because you only want 1 triangle. You don't want both of them. So, as always, we're going to do an example. Let's say our height is 7 and our base is 6. We're going to be doing area because perimeter is just adding all of them up. So, let's do some area. We're going to put some meters. 7 meters times 6 meters equals 42 meters. And I know that 42 meters divided by 2 equals, you guessed it people, exactly 21 meters square. Don't forget to put the square sign. So, there we have it, triangles. Next we will be talking about squares and rectangles. I put them together because they're both the same. Exact same, people. You got it. So, let's do the formula. The formula for squares and rectangles is easy. It's length times width. That's all. Yep, that's all. We're going to use a rectangle as an example because square has to be even on all sides, and I'm pretty sure that'll be easy for some people. For most people, actually. Let's say our length is 7 and our width is 3. And we're going to put meters again. Let's say, and it's easy. 7 times 3 equals 21, which equals 21 meters square. Don't forget the square sign, people. Parallelograms. Whoops. The reason being is that parallelograms are very similar to squares and rectangles, just different words. A parallelogram's formula is base times height. That's it. This is the base. So our example would be 3 kilometers is our base, and 2 kilometers is our height. That's it. Just different words, but same formula. And it's obviously easy. 3 times 2 equals 6. So don't forget that, people. Oh, I almost forgot myself. Square. The time has come, people. Last one. Volume. Volume is a little difficult for some people. I had trouble on it too, so don't be ashamed if you have trouble on it. Just ask your teacher. The formula for a volume is base times height times length. No, whoops. There we go. So, let's do an example. Because this may be a little hard for people. Our height is right here. Don't forget that. This little line right here is height. And it'll be 6 millimeters. Our base over here, this line right here, will be 2 millimeters. And our length right here will be, right here, will be 4 millimeters. And let's do our example. 6 times, wait, let me stop. Put it down here. 6 times 2 times 4. If you want to break it up, you can break it up, but I'm not going to break them up. Actually, we're going to do it even a little easier. Since we have a 2, I'm going to put that last. And I'm going to put 6 times 4 times 2 instead. Which equals, I know that 6 times 4 is 24, and times 2 is 48. So that would be 48 millimeters. Millimeters. But here's the thing you might be confused in. You cannot put square. No putting square. The reason being you cannot put square is because that there are 3 numbers. And you multiply 3 numbers. And the other ones you only have to multiply 2. That's why they were square. But in volume, you need to do it by 3 because you want to multiply 3 numbers. And the 3 is cubic. So our answer is 48 millimeters cubic. Thank you guys for listening to my video and my educational series. And I hope you learned something from my channel. Video. See ya.